Guys, look at that. This Christmas is coming. Oh no, this I forgot what it's called. I think it's like, is it Empire State? I forgot. Aw, happy together. I don't know about that. Happy alone. Non ti espresso Marzini. Look, playing piano. Damn. New York is New Yorking.
It's basically a big
Everybody working. You cannot believe what just happened. We got the fucking domain. Like, we've been trying to get it for 2 months. Somebody got our domain and even like copied the idea. I've talked about it on Instagram. And finally fucking got it. Like, oh my god. Because I patented. So I didn't want to go to court and do all that shit. So I literally offered with like my co-founder, thanks God to her, she paid to like made an offer to pay to get a domain, like, which we don't even have to do because it's patent, but whatever. And they were not replying for months, and now they finally replied. Oh my god. Capital Montefiore. Guys, somebody filming. Oh, filming cool. I don't know. I'm today at Sephora. Moved into my new apartment. It's a studio, and you guys know I've been wanting to move into a studio. I lived with a roommate before, and I don't know, I had my birthday, I partied hella. I'm feeling a lot, I'm thinking a lot, I'm feeling the transition, like the snake year is ending. It's February like 2nd today. But I am feeling good though. I am very blessed in general. I have a great apartment right now. I'm living alone. This is like everything I could have asked for. I think last year I was just healing a lot, and sometimes I just put so much on myself, like pressure, like I have to do this and that. I think right now for me is the goal is to build like a discipline, to build a routine, because routine and discipline is indeed true freedom. Especially when you have creative work, you really need to, I would say, take 1-2 hours every day just focusing on whatever you need to do, at least, And I think as long as you show up every day in small steps, in small ways for your dreams, whether you're writing a book, whether you're working on your music career, your brand, when you're an entrepreneur or you freelancer or you just work for yourself, it's really, really important to wake up and know what to do, so that your mind is not lost, and so your mind is, I want to do this, I want to do that. That's not true freedom. I was just watching, I think, Master Shaolin video or some shit, but he said that once you kind of like he and someone, I think Bruce Lee, but like once you make that fixed so that your mind doesn't worry about that, everything else flows, so that your mind doesn't spend energy on like, what should I do now, what should I do that? It's just like it's a lot of worrying, it's a lot of like, and instead you just have to be like, okay, I'm gonna do this and that for this amount every day, and that removes the worry out of your mind. It removes the worry on what am I supposed to do, and you just do. I think in the age of like self-awareness, and in the age of like overthinking, we tend to be in our thoughts too much, and we need to ground ourselves, especially if you're an air sign like me. We tend to just be in our skies, in the clouds, and it's so important to understand that and understand your weaknesses, and ground yourself whenever you can, just execute and do and get shit done. So I would say one of the practical advices that I do is literally writing down everything I have to do in the like my notes. I just wake up and I'm okay, today I want to do this and that. It really helps. I like to put my thoughts into the notebook recently, because I feel like before, when you have thoughts or like when you feel strong emotions, I either write lyrics, but when you have strong emotions, you tend to I don't know, suppress it. You just go on your phone, you scroll, you go out with your friends, you have a drink, you just you don't really feel it through. And I think writing down your thoughts, like a diary, is amazing way to figure out all the emotions either you're feeling that might be so overwhelming. Everything has to be relieved one way or another, nothing, if you suppress it, it's gonna come out some type of way. It's gonna come out. So writing down, or even speaking like this, maybe you could do a video diary like this. Or I want to focus on what's important. I want to focus on my dreams. I want to focus on my art. Like, the discipline of the mind is when you know what you really want to do, and your mind, it can be your enemy, it can be your friend, right? That the video I was watching, Shaolin, he said that, and that's true. If your mind says, oh, I want this and that right now, and you let it, that's not true freedom. True freedom is when your mind says, I want this and that, but you know what you really want, what you really need, was really beneficial for you, and you do that instead of letting your mind dictate you. You dictate your mind. And I'm trying to bitch, I'm trying to perfect that. And internal demons, it could be metaphorically right now, is just whatever your weaknesses are. You might be anxiety, it can be depression, it can be fear, it can be alcohol, it can be addictions, it can be gambling, it can be laziness, it can be procrastination. That's your demons. So to fight with them, you have to become friends with them and to understand why are they there. In shamanism, these demons, they stick with you if you feed it. So you feed it, the more they stay with you, and they make you your home. Let's say roaches, right? When they see that there is constant supply of food in your apartment, they stay and they bring their whole family, and they stay and they fucking birth kids there. So it's same shit, and that's so important to know. And I think one of the greatest way is you don't have to go cold turkey. Take a break, starve the demon. Take a break, starve the demon, and then it's gonna be so much easier. Imagine when do you guys remember when you take a break, let's say from alcohol, right? And after, you don't crave it as much anymore because you start feeding the demon.